Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Natalie with Natalie's Closet, and looks like there's two people in here. Becky, you just cracked me up. I read your message a few minutes ago, and you really cracked me up. But welcome, Becky. Glad you're here. If you're still here, I don't know, or you may be on your way back, and I don't know. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a great night. I hope you guys had a happy Easter. Really, it's going to start already. Anyway, I'm sorry that there was no Getting to Know You episode Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Things were crazy. And if you saw my video from today, which should have been posted yesterday, you would know that things were crazy. And I'm hoping that tomorrow's video will go up tomorrow. I'm planning on visiting a different yarn shop than the one across the state, which is the one I was planning on going out to tomorrow. But I forgot that one popped up recently, and I was hoping to be able to meet Tammy with Twisted Stitches up there, except she's not able to make it. So Miley, no. But yeah, it's just been kind of crazy. Miley, relax. Behave. Be a good girl. Hey, Linda. Welcome. How are you? Okay, cool. Well, I'm glad you're crocheting. But that just seriously cracked me up. I was laughing for a couple minutes when I read that. No. Anyway, so, yeah. So, as far as Happy Mail, I have 3 things I plan on opening tonight, which I was going to open on tomorrow's video. But then I was like, I really want to keep Monday and Wednesday for what they're supposed to be. Things. So it was going to be tomorrow, because I have 3 other things and could possibly have more for Friday. And yet there's 2 Getting to Know Yous that are going to happen on Friday. So I was like, unless Friday's video is going to be 2 hours long, I can't open all my Happy Mail on Friday's video. But then I was like, I really want to open these 2 things because I invested in them. And yeah, I have to repay myself the investment though. So I have to get some Uber Eats done. But I invested in them because I desperately need them, because I haven't even been able to consider starting my coitus Mal with Chevas at Chevy Rail Stuff, because my winder just doesn't want to work. So I need it. So I was like, you know what? Forget it. I'm not opening it up tomorrow. I'll open up a card that I got tomorrow. Unless she happens to show up tonight, then I'll open it tonight. But otherwise, I'm going to open 3 things today, and then I'll have at least 3 things, if not more, for Friday. If there's going to be more that I find out like by tomorrow before I record my video, then I may decide to open something more tomorrow so that I can get all the Happy Mail done this week, because I'm not patient anymore to just be able to wait a week or whatever to be able to open up Happy Mail. Miley, no. Relax. Oh yes, I'm here crocheting. Yes, hope I like seeing Happy Mail. I will. No, relax. Hey. Okay, my pants totally don't match. Oh my God, that hurt. My pants totally don't match my shirt today. So they're like blue and teal and stuff, and my shirt's bright orange. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, so outside of that, hopefully we'll get some trivia done earlier in the evening, and then we could just relax and chat. So it says there's 8 people in here. I don't know if there are 8 people in here or not, because nobody's comment, which is fine. You don't have to comment. I'm sure a lot of you are lurking, and that's fine. And you're probably working on stuff, and that's fine. But Becky and Linda aren't talking much either. But I know Becky's crocheting, so I get that. Anyway, yeah. So I don't know who saw today's video, which should have been up yesterday, but the Knit Nook is the cutest little little shop, and I just absolutely loved it. And we just had a really great day, which was awesome. Relax your face. No. Relax. Don't do that. I don't have a BONE for her. I have one that has frozen peanut butter. I mean, I put peanut butter in it and I froze it from last week. So I'm hoping that will satisfy her enough tonight. However, as soon as I hear her starting to break the bone, I have to take it away from her, because her groomer noticed that underneath the gum on one of her teeth, she wasn't sure if there was something under there, if it was simply irritated from a bone. But little Miss, yeah, needs to not be eating the actual bone. I know, she really is. I think it's because she gave me all of last live without saying a lot. But I don't think she's wanting to listen. No. But she's not wanting to listen, even with the doggy don't. She's so good in the car with it, and she's so good in the backyard when I don't even have to use it. I mean, once in a blue moon do I have to use it, but normally she calms down. Yeah, tonight I have a funny feeling she's not going to be calming down too much. Who cares if they match? Sending here in a shorty gown and compression knee socks, and they're not close to the same. You're so funny. I know. I mean, in my videos, I always have pajama pants on. I have a regular top on, but I always have pajama pants on, because when I'm at home, I'm in my jammies. It's just the way it is. I don't want to have to be dressed, when I'm home. Anyway, no. As you guys remember, or may not remember, I think it was last week, I asked anybody if they've ever had signs, or if they've ever had an actual UTI with just having the urgency and the frequency, but not necessarily having the pain or the irritation or anything like that. Well, I only started my antibiotic today was my 3rd day of 10. So whatever, Sunday? Yeah, I think Sunday I started it, because I wanted it to overlap with my dental appointment without them having to give me another antibiotic. So I kind of waited. Yeah, let me tell you, it was not fun on Saturday when we were traveling all freaking day long, because I had to keep going. And my mom's like, yeah, now I notice that there is something wrong, because I've never seen you have to go now. And I'm like, yeah, I know. And so often. Well, I also have, cranberry. I'm hitting it from every, naturally and not naturally, but I have cranberry and seltzer in here. I promise it's seltzer. I mean, there's cranberry juice in there, and it's seltzer. It's not vodka or anything. I promise. That'd be nice. I'd like to get my drink on, like Sheva says, or get my drink, but I didn't do that. Exactly. That's right. As long as you're comfortable. Oh man, I need to take her to the vet, even though it's before her. Oh, Miley, relax. No, behave. Even though it's before her appointment, but I want her doctor to check her gum and the little growth that's on her, by her armpit, which, do you hear her tail? I'm sorry, that just cracks me up. Anyway, that's by her armpit, which the last time the doctor measured it, and she said, since it's not attached to the bone or anything, it moves with the skin, that it's not as big of a concern, but it has gotten bigger since last year. So I just want her to double check that. And her tooth and her, she needs to get her rabies shot anyway. And I have to renew, crap, I got to renew her license. Her tag. Hey, Tammy, welcome. How are you? So, yeah. Anyway, it's awfully quiet in here tonight. Nasal pills help also cost a bit, but you can keep them around. They don't really do anything for me. I know that sounds crazy because it's basically cranberry juice in a pill. but it does nothing for me. But you all know my body is just different and unique and stubborn and whatever else you want to call it. And azole pills do nothing. So I have to go with the sugar cranberry juice, because when I talked to a couple people and they said, "Are you okay?" They said diet cranberry juice or sugar-free cranberry juice isn't the most ideal, or not the like straight cranberry juice that's like just cranberry juice, no sugar added at all. Not that, but which I don't like. I just don't like. But they said like the diet cranberry juice is actually not as good. So I'm like, okay, screw it. I'll just go ahead and do the sugar one. I mean, like the Ocean Spray cranberry juice. Is that the best one? Probably not, but it was buy one get one free, and I invested in this crap, so I have to, like pinch the pennies in other places. If you guys haven't hit the thumbs up, if you wouldn't mind doing so, I would greatly appreciate it. Hey Janice, welcome. How are you? I'm good. Thanks for asking. How are you? Good, thank you. Yeah, I'm good. I'm not going to complain. But I have a funny feeling YouTube is not happy with the fact that my videos have not been consistent. Because when you have a consistent schedule of uploading videos and you are consistent with it, when you become inconsistent for any length of time, it messes with your algorithms, and it takes you a while to get back into the groove of getting your views and everything else. And stop. No, absolutely not. It takes a while for things to go back to normal, and yeah, I just can't get it consistent. Stop, Miley. No, relax. What's going on with your little face? What's going on with your crazy face, huh? What's going on with your crazy face? Oh, you want to say hi to your peeps? Say hi, my peeps. What, really? Why are you trying to chew on my fingers? That's not acceptable. Lay down. Oh, wow, you're being a little brat today, aren't you? Aren't you? You're being a little brat today, aren't you? Yes, you are. You're being a little brat. Oh, your ear's been hurting too. I'm sorry. Your ear's been hurting. Ever since she got back from the groomers, her ear's been hurting. Hello, Deneen. How are you? Welcome. Anyway, so I guess I can go ahead and I'd rather do the whole Hopi mail. Wow, I'm really having issues tonight. I'd rather do the Happy Mail earlier in the live, so that if anybody does want to see it, they don't have to go through a 3-hour live to be able to get to it. Although I'm not planning on it being 3 hours, but every time I say I'm not planning, damn it, Miley, that actually hurt my back when I did that. No. Every time I say I'm not going to have it 3 hours, it ends up being, well, when I say I'm only going to be here for an hour, it ends up being 3 hours. So I'm not saying anything. We're just going to play by ear. How's that? Anyway, I think these were the still good ones here. These stink. They stink, Miley. Ugh. Wait, these aren't the ones, but these stink too. Ugh. Oh my gosh. That's disgusting. How can you eat that? Gross. You're a gross dog. Oh, I was able to rip it. Yeah. You're going to be quiet after this, right? Look at you, so intent on the treat. Okay, now go lay down. Go lay down and be a good girl. That's it. No, that's it. Go lay down. Go lay down. That's it. No more. No more. Lay down. You were about to activate this. I didn't even have to touch it. You were going to do it to yourself. Okay, sorry. All right. Anyway, so first Happy Mail. This is just. I really want to open all my Happy Mail. Maybe I should open all my Happy Mail today and leave tomorrow the 2 businesses, and leave Friday the 2 getting to know yous. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I know you guys are going to tell me to open it all because you guys are going to want to see it. But at the same time, I kind of want to leave it for videos. But it's not like I don't have stuff that I do on my videos, right? So we could theoretically, well, realistically, well, We could just open it all tonight. But anyway, so this is just silly. And honestly, I was really excited because how did I know someone was going to say open everything? How did I know that? If somebody bet me $1 million, I would have won. Nobody would have bet me $1 million because we all would have known, everybody would have said open everything. Anyway, so even though I was expecting this, Becky said do it both days. I am impressed that she has the wherewithal to wait for me to open it on the video. So anyway, so when I knew that this was coming and I was waiting for it. However, when I got it and I saw who it was from, I was kind of hoping that since I had recently had a conversation with this company and found out that they no longer have, okay, I called to find out if they were open Easter Sunday, because I wanted to redeem my free birthday thing that they do. And there are only 2 locations that we have near us. And one is where we were going to be close to our church, and the other is in Tampa. So I'd called to find out if they were open on Easter Sunday. They were. And why they are no longer available at Publix, which was the only other place I could get it. Which, okay, it's Hippo, HYPPO. They do amazing popsicles, like killer popsicles. They have like, I don't even know what the actual number is, but let's say 100 different flavors. Okay, I'm exaggerating there, but not by much. I think it's like 20 or 30 different flavors. I mean, they have the alcoholic ones, so you have to be 21 and up to get them, and then they got all the rest of them. But my favorite is the strawberry lemonade. And okay, they're expensive. They're like not custom. What's the word I'm looking for? Like not high end. That's not what I mean. And kind of custom, I guess, wouldn't be a bad word. But at the store, they range anywhere from, I think the kids ones are probably like $3 or something, but they range anywhere from, I think, like $4 to like $5. A single, specialty. Thank you. Gourmet. Thank you. Gourmet and specialty popsicles. But a regular popsicle stick is like maybe that long. It goes over the popsicle stick and all the way down to like the bottom. You only have a little bit to actually hold on to. Amazing popsicles. And they're based out of St. Augustine, Florida. Well, I didn't put the link in the description box below, but I can do that. I think it's just hippo.com, HYPPO.com. And I think that I believe they ship out of state, but I can't say that for sure because, I mean, they're popsicles, and it'd be really expensive to ship the proper way so they don't melt. But the ones I like, I think are like the strawberry lemonade, which the Tampa one hasn't had the last 2 times we were out in that area and stopped by because it's in the area that we normally go to, Hyde Park. Not normally, we don't go there that often. But anyway, they didn't have the strawberry lemonade the last couple times. I was so disappointed. Yes, I tried some other ones, which were good. I mean, anyone I've tried has been fantastic. But like strawberry lemonade is like over the top, over the moon fantastic. Anyway, so I think it's like $4.25 or $4.45 in the store. I know, one popsicle. At Publix, they were 2 for $5. What? Well, the first time I realized they had them and they carried strawberry watermelon, strawberry lemonade, not watermelon, strawberry lemonade. No. The first time I realized they carried them, I was like 2 for $5. Oh my God, that's crazy. And I'm like, what? I pay almost $5 for one. So we used to get them. I'm not going to say I got them regularly, but I was probably their best customer. I even tried the other 2 flavors. One was like sparkling mango, and one was hibiscus something. I can't remember what it was. Those weren't my favorite. My mom likes the sparkling mango a lot, and she liked the one she had on Sunday. But they had strawberry lemonade. So I was like, okay. So I would have kept them in business to stay at Publix, but, and it's really weird. I probably caused this. I couldn't have caused this because there are Publixes all over Florida. But two of the Publixes had like a full box of expired ones, like expired by a year. Okay. They had fresh ones, but they had boxes of expired ones that were over a year old. It happened to be like a couple weeks after that they ended up disappearing from Publix. Well, as it turns out, I guess when they went to go renew their contract with Publix, or when I don't know if it was a Hippo went to go renew with Publix, or if Publix was trying to renew with Hippo. I don't know, but this year they weren't able to renew. They didn't renew the contract. Oh my gosh, I was so disappointed. I almost started crying on the phone with them. And I was like, that is just unacceptable. You guys have to get your contract back. So they said they're going to try again next year. But so it must be that for whatever reason, Publix, you know what? I bet they put out a memo because they checked all the Publixes and they all had expired ones and they figure they don't sell. So let's not renew our contract. I did this. Okay, I must not have been the only person that noticed they were expired ones, because another Publix put them on clearance for $1 a piece. I missed it before the strawberry lemonade disappeared, or by the time I got there, strawberry lemonade had disappeared. Anyway, why am I going on about these freaking popsicles? They're just fantastic. So anyway, I'd gotten after speaking to them shortly thereafter, I got this envelope, and I was hoping that they like sent me a whole crap load of coupons or something to use in the store. Okay, I dream like that. Whatever. But it wasn't. It was the thing I was expecting. And for the first 100 people that had responded to, I think it was an email, would receive one of these, and you have to let them know where you would take a picture. What they're doing, it is is this a pennant? Is that what they call these? But it says hip hip hooray, the hippo. And the idea is it says, thank you for being a pennant pal. Can't wait to see where you take the hippo. Tag us on social at the hippo. And it's like Telegram. It's the Hippo Telegram office. It's really cute. Anyway, the whole idea was that the first 100 people that signed up for this would get one of these pennants, and you had to let them know, and you can change your mind, but you had to let them know where it was that you plan on taking a selfie with this. And then you were supposed to send it, to their social media, and it would just kind of track where everybody was. So it has to be outside of Florida too. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to be taking them. I'm so excited. I was so excited when I opened this in the car. My mom and I, it was like 11 o'clock at night when we were coming back from somewhere that I was doing something for the channel. And we stopped at the post office, and I was like, oh, no, Saturday night, I think. No, we didn't stop there then. I don't remember. Anyway, I was so excited when I got this. I was like, let's go to the mall right now. I want to go take my picture with it. Yeah, no, that wasn't happening. So anyway, I'm going to be taking a picture with this. I'm going to post it on their social media once I have it. But that was one happy mail, and I just wanted to open it so that I can actually go do it. I could have done it anyway, but... And get this. It came in a manila envelope simply with these. That's it. It was never sealed. This is fresh, sticky. I could lick this right now and seal it. I'm like, really? So I have no idea if there was anything else in here. There could have been coupons in here. I don't know, because this, oopsie. Oh, no, this is my P.O. box, so that's okay if you guys see that, because it's in every one of my description boxes. But I'm so sorry for boring you with this. You probably could care less about the Hippo popsicles, but I'm excited about it. Okay, so anyway, that's one happy mail out of the way. Okay, guys, who am I going to make? Hold on, guys. I got to do something here. Okay, sorry. I had to do something. Anyway, okay. So are you guys ready for the other happy mail? Okay, I was going to say, why is it not taking my admin things on this person? It'll take my mods doing it, but not me. Something's wrong. But anyway. Hey, Amy, welcome. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed that. What did I just say that you said sure? Oh, are you ready for the other Happy Meal? I'm sure you guys have figured out what it is because I think I asked you guys on one of my videos, or maybe it was my live. I can't remember. I asked you guys for recommendations on a good yarn ball winder, and I already knew I wanted a Stanwood Swift, but I was asking for the ball winder. Well, I can't remember. I don't think many people actually answered me, but Shevas with Chevy Roll Stuff, on one of her, I think, Instagram stories or something, she showed how her, I think, current one wasn't working well or something. Oh no, she had you could see it in the picture. So I messaged her and I said, "Hey, what ball winder are you using?" Because she winds a lot of yarn. And for those of you that don't know who she is, you guys got to check her out. If she's so real, and so she swearing, I mean, she doesn't swear often, but swearing is not blocked on her channel. And she has her drink with her and stuff, but she is so real. She is a knitter. She does crochet, but she's primarily a knitter. But she is so awesome, so real, so just salt to the earth. No, relax. Are you gonna be a good girl? Don't wipe your butt on my pillow. What the heck? That's just gross. Don't do that. Anyway, so she messaged me back and she sent me the link to the one she really wanted to get. And I went to the website, and on their website directly, everything was on sale. So I was like, okay, it was on sale, whereas anywhere else you went to go look for it, like Amazon or whatever, it was regular price. And, so I saved money going through them, although the shipping was kind of a fiasco. Not a fiasco, I shouldn't say that. And they were very, very, customer service was great. I'll just say that. I'll go into the details of that in a second, though. Hold on. She is so funny. Yeah. She's a pain in my tuchus. I love her to death, though. So, a friend of mine's son had a Chad paper doll for us to take pictures with all over. We took them taking this paper cut out all over. Chad went to a lot of racetracks with us. Oh, that's fun. But that's a lot of fun. You know what? Maybe I will do more than one place and go ahead and post it. Have fun with it, right? I'll just have it in the car with me. So anyway, after Shevas sent me the link to the Stanwood heavy duty 10-ounce ball winder, because here's the other thing. I wanted a ball winder that would obviously hold a standard hank that, most of my hanks are anywhere from 400 to 470 yards. But I also needed one that was going to take large hanks like my 1,200 yard hank. But the other problem is the Swift. Well, they have the medium and the large. Now the large is newer, but the medium one would hold a hank that was 6.5 feet in circumference, which would be no, good girl. 6.5 feet in circumference, which would be any standard hank, and of course would close up enough to be able to hold a mini. But the large, again, the 1,200 yard hank that I have from Interchangeable, I never measured the circumference of it, but I also wasn't confident that the medium one would hold weight-wise and everything-wise 1,200 yards, which I asked them the question, and then they responded to me, and they suggested the large, and said that the large, for sure, no problem, would hold it. The medium one really shouldn't go over 1.5 pounds, and they couldn't tell me how much my 1,200 yard hank is. So here's the thing that sucked. I got the large Swift because they said that, because somebody asked the question, will it also do a mini hank or like a small hank? And so they said yes, because when you close it up, it's I think the diameter is like 3.5 inches. So even closed up, you would still be able to, pull it enough to be able to hold a mini hank or mini skein or whatever. So I was like, okay, cool, no problem. Now the rating or the reviews on Stanwood's are always great. And if somebody had a problem with it, Stanwood is very quick to fix the problem. Sometimes they just want to send you parts to fix. If you say, say this came to me broken, please don't send me the parts. I want one that works. They end up sending it to you. Anyway, those were my questions about the two of them. And like I said, with the winder, I wanted something that was big enough to handle bigger hanks, but yet not too big that it's gonna not hold, a regular or a standard size hank. So I think I'm safe with this. And with the whisk Swift, I think I'll be good with the large for everything. So I went ahead and I ordered them. Well, the reason why because a lot of people have been concerned that the address that I have in my description box is my personal home address because it doesn't say P.O. Box, whatever. Well, the reason my post office allows or offers the street address that you can do, and then you do the number, and it's supposed to be number, not unit, not whatever. It's supposed to be the hashtag and the phone and the unit or the PO box number. The reason they offer that is because FedEx, UPS, any express mail services don't deliver to PO boxes. But if you use the street address, they will deliver. Now, I've had Amazon, which would not deliver to a standard PO box address, deliver to my street address all the time, no problem. I've also had UPS deliver to it. Well, I placed this order and I'm so upset because I wasn't going to get the Swift. I was going to wait to invest in the Swift, but I really needed the winder. But they have like the winder, I think is like $75 retail, but it was on sale for like $63. But they had combos where you could get the winder and the Swift at a discounted price. Now the large winder and the medium Swift came out to like $98. It's a bigger savings when they're not on sale individually, but it's still saved, I think, like $8 more doing the combo. But I resisted doing that because the shipping for both of them was like $15, and on its own for the winder, I want to say it was like 10. So I didn't save that much, but I also wasn't really prepared to invest in both. So I just got the winder. Well, then my mom and I were talking about it. My mom's like, you really should just go ahead, bite the bullet, invest in the Swift because you're going to have these for, years to come, knock on wood. So then I ordered the Swift, like the next day. The winder was already listed as having been shipped. I ordered the Swift. The large one, the large Swift and the heavy duty winder were like $110 versus the $98 for the medium Swift. But the shipping would have been collectively like $15. So I would have saved even more money, but I didn't. And ordering the Swift on its own, I ended up paying another like $12 in shipping. So now I've spent like $22 in shipping versus having just spent 15 or even 17 with getting the large one. So I was a little upset with myself, but the winder shows up as being shipped. Then I get an email from Stanwood saying that there was an issue with the shipping address and that they can't ship to it. So I responded saying, I'm not sure what the problem is. It's a street address, and I've had UPS deliver to it multiple times in the past. And they're like, well, we're sorry, but they're telling us they won't deliver to it. And I'm like, okay, well, I can't afford in order to switch from UPS to USPS, like regular shipping, it went from, okay, it was like, I think $10 for the winder. Had I gone with the USPS, it was like $22 or something like that. And so I was like, I can't afford that drastic increase in shipping to go with USPS. And I'm like, I just ordered both of them. Is there no way that you guys can ship them collectively? Then maybe I can pull it off. And I'm like, especially since I've never had an issue and it's already said that it was shipped. So I don't quite understand why now you're saying, well, it's because they did the mailing label, but they didn't actually, whatever, it doesn't matter. They were kind enough. I didn't ask them to waive the price, the shipping or anything. I didn't ask that. They came back saying, we apologize for the inconvenience. We understand that UPS will ship to street address PO boxes. However, our wherever they ship through with UPS won't do it. We would gladly go ahead and pay for the additional shipping to send it USPS. And I was like, I wasn't asking you to do that. And they said, we understand, whatever. So they went on and took care of it. So I do appreciate that. What is my problem with talking your ear off with stuff you probably have absolutely no interest in knowing? I am so sorry about that. Hey, Kathy, welcome. How are you? Hey, Sherry, welcome. How are you doing? Okay, thank you for that. So anyway, yeah, so let's go ahead and open it. Now, I've had one person say that they want me to open everything, and I had one person say, I mean, like the additional, for those of you that didn't hear me say that I have other Happy Mail, and I was debating on whether or not to split this with Wednesday and Friday, but then I needed to open this in order to do something else. But then I was like, wait, I could just go ahead and open all of it tonight. I figured everybody was instantly going to say, open it all tonight, but I actually had one say open it all and one say not. What are you guys thinking? Very good, tired, but good hugs. Well, I'm glad you're doing very good, Kathy, other than being tired, but I totally know what you mean. I'm exhausted. And for those of you that have watched yesterday's video that posted today, I said how I was going to try to go across the state to the shop that I wasn't able to get to on Saturday, tomorrow, on Wednesday. However, I completely forgot that there was a new shop that popped up not too far from Tammy with Twisted Stitches, a little north of her, and not too far from the Yarn Lady, which is the store that is closing her doors, and I've been trying to find a buyer for her. I was actually going to try to buy it, but I would need an investor to invest the entire amount, like do an investment loan, and unfortunately, either because they have absolutely no knowledge in the business, it didn't work out. We were trying to figure something else. It was another person that was interested that would have possibly considered franchising and giving me an investment loan into a franchise that I would just ultimately pay off. However, things changed. They've backed out of the whole thing completely. I gave them another option that I could possibly do to help, and that just went out the window. And I feel badly for Diane because she kind of has gone through a whirlwind, because she wasn't even announcing to anybody she was closing down. I mean, she was letting them know she was closing her doors, but she wasn't telling anybody she was wanting to sell. She was just going to quietly sell everything off online, and that was it. And then I showed up, and we felt that there was a reason why I showed up, and that either I was going to buy it or I was going to lead a buyer to her or whatever. And she's been on a roller coaster ride ever since. And now that they backed out, and I let her know that because she went over her numbers again, and it's a lot more than what I was under the, it's a lot more than what I was even going to be looking to do. Where was I going with that? But anyway, so I kind of thought up of something that could possibly work for both of us. She hasn't responded to me. I don't know if it's even something she'd consider, but it did lead. I have things come up in my life when totally unexpected, when they are meant to be, and when I'm supposed to seriously consider it. And typically the idea that originally springs up is what is the plan. However, there have been times where it was like a big thing that made me look at it, at possibilities, like all the possibilities, and looking outside the box, and really like coming up with crazy things that has led me to what ultimately was actually supposed to be what was going on, but I never would have gotten there without this massive thing happening. Well, having gone through this experience with her the last couple weeks since I did that tour, it kind of brought me to a new realized dream that I would hopefully be able to have come to full fruition by January 1st, which is when I need to have income coming in because I'm no longer going to be working. And it kind of coincides with what I suggest. Honestly, I didn't even think about how close the two things were that I gave to the other people that were considering owning or buying it and what I sent to her. But depending on what she thinks, yeah, who knows? If not, I'm hoping that the new realized dream, which is very close to what this would be, I can get it all worked out and up and running and done. But no, not a yarn shop, but something along those lines. But that's what I've been very I've been very vague on certain things when I said things are going on and that I have a lot of stuff on my mind and trying to figure stuff out. That's what this was. But now that it's gotten to a point where it's either not going to happen as far as buying it outright or with an investor, I figure I could go ahead and talk about it. Where's the UPS office? When it costs more than a certain amount, they want you to pick it up. They won't leave it either. No, but that's not the thing. It wasn't going to be going to the UPS office. It would be going to my post office. And they wouldn't, their reasoning for not wanting to deliver is because it was being delivered to a post office address. Had I given them my home address, it wouldn't have been an issue. They would have delivered it, no problem. But because I knew the boxes were going to be larger and I have no idea when they're going to be delivered, even though we don't live in a bad area, but I don't like having packages sitting out front when we're not going to be home to take them in right away because anything can walk. And so when I know they're bigger things, I just have them shipped to my post office, to my PO box, and then they just hold it in the back for me until I go and check it and see that something's come in. But yes, otherwise, if it was being delivered UPS to, and yes, depending on the area, there are different not rules, but different things that they go by. Good, just puppy and kitty sitting. Aw, that must be so much fun. Hello, Linda. Quilty, open it all. Okay, so 2 for open it all. Open it. Okay, so 3 for open it all. I wish I could help you get the shop. That would be amazing. What a dream. I know, right? And I'm not saying that I will never open a shop. I would love to have a yarn shop. I don't know. I'm like obsessed with yarn. And maybe one day I will, but had I been able to, and I may still do a video idea that I had to post on Facebook with a little bit more specifics. Well, no, actually it doesn't matter because with the new amount that she realized, because when she started out in a 1,200 square foot place. That was 11 years ago. Now she's in a 3,200 square foot place and has a lot more inventory, has a lot more fixtures, has a lot more stuff. And she didn't really, when she was just coming up with what she thought the number was, not having seriously actually looked at it because she never planned on selling until I showed up in her life. And then when this other couple came in and they were meeting with her to figure stuff out, she actually sat down and went through everything and the amount she would be looking to sell it outright for. I mean, because it literally is a once in a lifetime opportunity. It's a completely established, successful business that would simply be moved to a new location. But that would include all the fixtures, all the yarn, all the samples, all the website, the Facebook page, the POS system, everything that you have to do other than a new client list. Although I think I wasn't really concerned with the client list because I'm confident with the population of our area and everything else, that I would have been able to do it. But with the new amount that she's looking for, it's not something that I would even want. Even if I had an investor that was willing to invest, I don't think I'd want to get into that large of a project right now. Huh? Wait, hold on a second. Hold on. I'm live. Let me get back to you after. Sorry about that. But anyway, so even if I had it, I don't know that I would want to get myself into that level of a commitment. I mean, the initial number she had was a lot. I mean, not a lot. I mean, realistically speaking, it wasn't crazy amount, but that was going to be a hefty investment to get into, not having any of it on my own and having to have an investor, upfront the whole amount. But the new amount, I wouldn't even want to start a business at that level out the gate. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I'm also not giving figures out because that's yeah. Oh my God, that hurt. But thank you, Amy. That was very sweet. Hey, Kim, welcome. How are you? If it's meant to be, it will happen. If not, later. Prayers. Oh yeah, I know. And that's the other thing. Like I said, I have crazy things end up happening exactly when I need them to happen. My mom is always like dumbfounded. She's like, how does this always happen to you? A good thing. I'm saying it in a positive way. She's always like, how does this always happen every time? And I'm like, you know what? I give it up to God. And if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And I will figure out a way to make it happen. And even if it's something like I'm in a not desperate, but in a situation where I'm really needing, whether it's finances or whatever, if it's not quite at a dire situation, it's left up to me. Not left up to me. That sounds horrible, but as soon as I just, I know I will know what to do in order to make this happen. And then, obviously it's not without work, but it ends up happening when it needs to happen, type of a thing. But and I'm very grateful for that. And I'm very grateful for that. I can, yeah, except for when I go to bed, they all want to sleep with me. Yeah, I bet. Doing well. Beautiful spring weather here today in Massachusetts. Finishing up baby blankets for a drive-through baby shower this weekend. I'm sorry for a drive-through baby shower, but yay for the baby blankets. And yes, definitely great spring weather. It was beautiful today. I don't know if this is an updated temperature. It's 66 right now. Awesome. I would love every evening to be like this. Okay, so anyway, let me open up this box first, which is a little bit banged up, but is what it is. Okay, now I get why it's more expensive going USPS, because they send it priority. I think I ripped the invoice. Yep, I did. No, it's not an invoice. It's just a packing slip, but I still ripped it in half. Oops. I need to keep that for my records. Ow. I really should have a box cutter to do this, but I don't have one. Large metal yarn, fiber wool, string ball winder, 10 ounces. Yay, I'm so excited. But seriously, I need to repay myself for this because... Anyway. I'm so excited. Lots of bubble wrap. Oh, these are little bubble wraps. I like those. Let's see, what is this? I'm really warm right now. Instructions to use metal yarn ball winder. Lots of extra instructions. Here's one part. Yay! I'm really warm. High quality. My AccuWeather says it is 69 here. So funny. In South Illinois. Too funny. It's cooler here in Florida than it is up there. Okay. Wow, this is rather hefty. There's the arm. And here's the big mama jama. Okay, so the part that sits on the whatever. Hey, the label's coming off. That's not good. There's the label, Stanwood. Yeah, I'm so excited. I've wanted Stanwood winder and Swift for a long time. This is really, and from my understanding, between like the one that I have, which is a Knit Picks, the plastic one, with those kind, when you're winding, you kind of have to try to go a little bit slower at times. Like you can't just go start going crazy. I mean, you could, but you run the risk of, it messing up. Whereas with this guy, it will keep up with you as fast as you are able to go, which I think is awesome. So I got to set this bad boy up. I mean, it doesn't just sit like that. I got to unscrew it and stuff, but look at that guy. Where's the... Okay, well, I'm not sure exactly where this goes right this second because I'm not putting it together right now, but look at this bad boy. I love it. But I got to tell you, it's got some weight to it. Like, it's got some weight to it. How they say that these will sit on a chair is beyond me because it's got to be one hefty chair or like screwed into the ground in order for it to hold this bad boy, because this is heavy. Okay, you're going back to sleep, my friend. Ow, that hurt. Okay, I don't know how this was in here because how is this in here? It's too big to sit in here. Okay, I won't bore you. Oh, there we go. I won't bore you with that. Let me just put this back in here. I'm so excited. I'm so, uh-oh. It doesn't fit. I can only put stuff back where it belongs and the way it came. Like, I mean, even maps and stuff I can put together. It didn't work so far. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to use it and let you know what it was like. So funny, used to be a weatherman here named Stanwood. Too funny. All right, so this is the large Swift. This is a big box. Oh yeah, it's still my P.O. box. So let's get into this bag. Oh, it's got a big, well, I mean, I guess it's not that big. It's just tip of the finger, but I'm actually moving, so now I'm sweating. Yeah, when I was at my MRI on Saturday, before we went to the shop, she's like, "Are you warm enough, honey?" I'm like, "I'm actually warm right now," and it wasn't cold, but you know how they keep like those kind of places. I'm like, but my parents are both sweaters, and I'm hot no matter what I do. And yeah, sure enough, she pulls me out for the after the first one so she can give me the IV of contrast, which and my face was like sweating, and I'm like, she goes, "Would you like a washcloth, honey?" I was like, "No, that's all right. I'll just wipe it on my shirt." Oh, not my shirt. I don't know what I wiped it on, but holy crap, I can't get it out of the box. Sorry, Manny. Seriously. What the hey? Oh my gosh. Oh my my Lord have mercy. It was this bubble wrap that was stopping it. Hold on. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Oh my God. Sorry. Ow, ow, ow. Ouch. Okay. Stay. Had to leave. Hope I didn't miss much. No, you just missed the ball winder and my hippo pennant. I don't know when you left, though. Hey, Diana. Welcome. How are you? Thank you for watching ads. I greatly appreciate that. Like, greatly, greatly appreciate that. All right, so the wooden umbrella Swift yarn winder, large, 8.5 feet. Oh, right. The medium does 6 foot circumference. The large does 8.5 feet. So that's the outside of it. At least this box wasn't damaged. Really? I can't open it. I ripped the box. Seriously, people. Okay. All right, let's check this thing out. Guess I can't get too excited. Really? Yarn Swift instructions. All right, let's check this guy out. Yay! Wow, this is big. Stay. Wow. Look how big this Swift is. Holy mackerel. I guess I gotta cut into it. Okay. Hold on. We're getting there. The other Happy Mail is yarn. So I don't know if you guys want to see that. I can wait until Friday. No problem. And for once you get it out, it's not going back in, just so you know. Now, I always get my stuff back in when it comes in, like with this, I'll be able to get it back into this box, just like I got my stupid You're not stupid, Plastic Swift, just as a backup guy, but I am like the queen of being able to fit, like my mom. I mean, everybody always asks me to pack everything because I fit so much stuff in because I like strategically play. It's like Tetris for me. Careful, Natalie. I've seen people hit their heads with the Swifts. Yeah, I know. That not fun. It was okay. You, LOL. Hi, Becky. It was a nice day today. Thank you for asking. All right, so okay. There's this little screw guy and this guy, trying to get the glare out of it, but I'm not screwing it to anything. Okay. Look how wide it goes. Holy mackerel. That's craziness. But like they said, it closes up to 3.5 inch diameter. It's about 3 inches. So they said that it could hold a mini with no problem. That would be, I think a mini would fit on that even. Miley, stop. Anyway, yay! I'm so excited. This is so nice. I mean, this is huge. But it's so, oh, what? The workmanship is so beautiful. I mean, let me tell you, this is quality. This is definitely quality. But there's no Stanwood stamp on this, which kind of, oh, it's on the back. StanwoodImports.com. But they say that they don't use any pieces of wood that have any imperfections on them so that they don't catch on yarn. I can kind of sort of feel some not snags or anything, but I can kind of sort of, it's smooth. This is nice. This is a weapon. Oh, outside it was beautiful. Hey everybody. Hey Leanne, welcome. Hello, hello, hello. You got a Swift. Ooh, I did. I finally invested. I need to repay myself rather quickly, but I invested in a large Stanwood Swift as well as the heavy duty 10-ounce Stanwood ball winder. So I should be set for a while. These things should last a good many years if they hold true to what they claim. All right, now it's time to put it back into the plastic and then into the box. Let's see how good I get it. It's not lined up properly, but oh, that's why. Because this has to go over here. Hi everybody in the chat. Hello, hi sweet man. No, go in. It's because of that guy. If he sits like that, I got it back. Congratulations on your new toy. Good night, everyone. Stay safe and crochet. And you too, Tammy. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. So yay! So we got the ouchie. Oh my gosh, this is a heavy winder, let me tell you. And the Swift. So let me put the instructions back in the box now that I closed it back up. How did they put it in here without it being bent at all when it doesn't fit in here, not bent? Makes you wonder, huh? All right, so those were the two big toys that I had to open tonight so that I had a prayer of possibly starting, forget finishing, the coitus mal, but I guess we'll see. So, anyway, should I open the rest of the Happy Mail on Friday or open it tonight? Oh, that's a bit tart. I thought I spilled it on myself, but I didn't. Okay, so why is all the seltzer on the bottom? I put the juice on the bottom. Sorry, guys, if that's annoying. Thank you. I think it's supposed to be a Kate Spade. I got it at Home Goods. I think either Home Goods or TJ Maxx like a year ago or something. But thank you. I love polka dots. So I would have preferred them being blingy. I mean, the gold ones have like a, they're like mirrored. I would have preferred like a blingy one, but this sweats. It's not supposed to, but it's sweat. Well, it's not too bad right now, but it will at some point. Oh, it's graphique, but I think it said it was supposed to, I don't know, whatever, but it's graphique. But it's got pink and is that orange and gold polka dots. I'm all about the polka dots. And it's awesome. Even more amazing, you got it back in the box. Save rest for Friday. I told you I can do it. You guys didn't believe me. You questioned me. Which made me do it for sure. No. Why am I so hot? No. Be a good girl. Or continue to be a good girl. Continue to be a good girl. Continue to be a good. You're all silky and soft because you are almost freshly cleaned. You got your bath on Sunday. Oh, you got your bath on Sunday. Yes, you did, you stinky little face. Okay, I gotta get a fan. You guys are killing me. Why are you telling me on Friday? I have one I was given for my birthday that was Betty Boop on it. Oh, that's fun. I love Betty Boop. Watching, curling, and listening to you. That's cool, the name. Nobody likes a smarty. You challenged me, saying I wasn't going to be able to do it, so I had to do it. Anyway, okay, so that's not fair. I want to see it now. No waiting. Okay, so who's going to be the tiebreaker? We have, okay, so Sherry says tonight, Leanne says tonight. Becky and Amy say Friday. So who's going to be the tiebreaker? Which way are we doing? Are we waiting until Friday for the rest of the Happy Meal, or are we opening it tonight? I mean, part of me kind of wants to wait until Friday, but I know I'm not going to be able to do it while I have natural light. So it's still going to be with my fluorescent light or whatever they are, lights. But Deneen broke the tie. It's tonight. Okay, well, I'm going to leave a card for either tomorrow or Friday because I don't know if Anita watches. I mean, when she's able to get on the live, she's here, but otherwise I don't know if she watches the replay, and I want her to see that I got her card. I mean, I guess I could just tell her I got her card, but I collect Betty Boop. I even have an antique salt and pepper where she is on her Harley. Oh, how fun. How many more do you have? Hold on. I'll tell you in 1 second. I think 3, but they're yarn. Ow, ow, ow. Outside of a card, I think it's 3. Let me check my phone on something. I may have more by, and you guys, if you guys haven't watched the video that posted today that should have been up yesterday, you guys need to go check it out. Please and thank you. But let me check my phone. Because I may have, well, that should already be here, so I don't know why it's not yet. That should already be here. That should already be here. That's on its way. Not sure about that. Not sure when she's sending that out. I could realistically have 2 to 3 more Happy Mails by Friday. I can't say for sure because I don't know when they're going to get here. No. This is part of a yarn of the month, but it's supposed to be, it's by destination. The reason why these aren't going on a Wednesday video is because I've already introduced them, I've already featured them as new businesses. So anything that I've already introduced, I'm doing as a Happy Mail on a separate video. The only thing is I don't remember. This one is supposed to be 1 month that you get, whatever you signed up for, you could either get the yarn, a bag, or a yarn and bag. And if you do the yarn and bag, you get the yarn 1 month, the bag another month. Yarn 1 month, bag another month. I don't know that it ever came out of my account for the bag, so I don't know if I'm going to end up getting it. I don't know what happened there. But anyway, so that's a yarn of the month. This is a new yarn of the month, inspired by Dolly. So excited. Again, I've already featured them, and I've already featured her a couple times, and this is a yarn of the month. So hold on, let me check. How many more do you have? Yeah, I always say Digo, but I know it's Digo. I know Diana doesn't mind though. Digo says no now, pretty please with sugar on top. Maybe we'll have more Friday. Save the cards and just do yarn. Tonight, you mean, Amy? Save the card for Friday and okay, she's not looking now. Okay, I see it. Be right back. Just getting my lunch sorted. Okay, no problem. Today. Friday, what does my sweet Miley want? Yeah, she wants attention. She's an attention hog when mommy's on the live. And or something else, right? Right, stinky face? You're not a stinky face. You got a nice smelling face right now. Actually, it doesn't smell as pretty as it did on Sunday, but so now I don't know what to do because, well, Sherry has said today, 3 times, trying to count for 3 todays. Yes, can't say no to you. Oh, try having 5 wanting attention all at once. Yeah, that would be craziness. You behave yourself. Behave your face. Okay? Continue being a good girl, please. Okay? You already said hi to your peeps. Really? You just shoved all that out of your way, huh? Huh? You already shoved that out of your way? What you thinking, stinking? Your ear's bothering you since you went to the groomer. How come? How come? Why? Okay, no. No, Miley. No, minus. No, minus. No, minus. Okay. All right. So I'm trying to. Okay. So this is. Oh crap. Yeah, I have to pull out. I have the inspiration photo for this. I don't have an inspiration photo for the other 2. There may be one for the dolly in the bag. I do have this inspiration photo. I just have to find it on my phone. So, this one is, I think, fish inspired by a fish. No, Miley. No. Enough. You want me to do this? It's going to hurt your peeps' ears. Are you going to behave? I know your tail is saying you don't want to behave. No. Okay. So this one, I think, is inspired by a fish. Beautiful fish, but fish. This one is inspired by Dolly. And this is by Destination Yarn, so it's inspired by some destination. I just don't know which one. I think I'll find out when I open it. So you tell me which one first. There's 2. Well, actually, this is kind of, they're all polka dots. How funny is that? So, fish, Dolly, or destination? Which one's first? This is torn open. Oh, my yarn better not be hurt. I mean, I don't see. Okay, I can't see the yarn, so the yarn better not be hurt. I'm going to be upset if it is, but I don't see a break in the yarn. So, okay, I got 2 dollies, 3 dollies. Oh, Sherry, you changed your mind. Okay, so dolly first. So which one did I say is dolly? This one, right? Yeah. All right, so let's do dolly. That's the one that's ripped. I could just go ahead and rip the tag even more. Oh, yeah, I don't have an inspiration picture from this. I'm guessing she has something in here. I don't know. But, oh, I'm sorry. This is by the knitting artist, or Lisa. Lisa with the knitting artist. I did feature her a few weeks ago. She is an art teacher. And she creates yarns based off of her own paintings that she's created, which I think is kind of cool. I know. All right, hold on. I just want to make sure I'm not missing. And who knows if there was something in here that fell out. Never know because it was ripped. Okay, well, it wasn't ripped that badly, but it was ripped fairly badly. I mean, it was a rip like probably that long in there. All right, so there's something. I'm going to try to get the something out without looking at the yarn so we can open it together. Not looking at the yarn. Not looking at the yarn. I don't know if she threw something extra in here. If this is part of the, let's open this first. Okay. All right. Okay, cool. Hello, spring. I hope this package finds you well and you are enjoying the warmer weather wherever you are. This month. Ooh. Ooh. There's a tea. Hibiscus herbal, a great way to ease into warmer weather. This is a blend of hibiscus, citrus, and spices, creating a sweet tropical flavor, caffeine-free. Everything's always caffeine-free. Tropical flavor, I love that. And then there's a pea pod pouch created using fabric with colors mimicking those in our yarn art. This cute pouch is great to clip onto your project bag or purse and carry all your extra notions. Made by my good friend Laura at ET&B Designs. As always, feel free to share on Instagram at The Knitting Artist and or hashtag Salvador Dali Yarn Club. Love, Lisa. All right, so it's Late Night Dreams, 1923, oil on cardboard. There's not much color in here. But that's okay. It's going to be intriguing to see what she came up with. People are going to miss out if they don't watch this. They're going to miss out on Happy Mail. That's the only downside of doing it on the live. But maybe since I put Happy Mail in the title, they'll decide to come in and check it out. I guess I could quickly show it all on Friday. Anyway, okay, so this is Salvador Dali, the Cubist, C-U-B-I-S-T. I don't know why I can't pronounce it. Cubism challenged the way artists thought about space, dimension, and form, and was one of the most influential movements of the 20th century. Having seen some Cubist works at the age of 19, Dali found himself wowed. Dali tried his hand at Cubism from 1922 to 1923 to 1928, often creating metaphysical works with a Cubist feel. One of his most famous Cubist works was Cubist Self-Portrait, in which he placed his head in the center and filled the rest of the page with cross-hatched abstract lines. Oh, I know that one. I'm going to take my mom to the Dali Museum here. I wanted to surprise her with tickets, but you can only go during the week, and we both work, so I had to find out if she minded that or whatever. But anyway, because it's the Dali Museum. Oh, with Van Gogh. There's a Van Gogh. Is it Van Gogh? I think it's Van Gogh. Hold on a second. Hold the phone. Hold on. What happened to it? Yeah, a Van Gogh. Not display. What was it called? Exhibition in it. So we're going to go see that sometime in May. So I'm really excited about that because I love both of their works of art. Dali especially. But all right, hold on. So the Cubist, is it Cubist or Cubist? I'm guessing it's Cubist. That makes sense, right? The Cubist works of Dali earned him much attention as there were no other Cubist artists in Madrid at that time. The style of this piece, Late Night Dreams, is in the same style as other works that made him famous, such as Cabaret Scene, 1922. I'm going to have to check when we're at the Dali Museum to see if they actually have this piece of art there. If they do, I will take a picture and say, this is the yarn of the month that I got. Okay, in May of 1926, Dali exhibited works in a group show through the Sociedad Ibérica de Artistas in Madrid. And okay, I don't know if I said that right. And many leading critics praised his works. He then went on to hold his first professional solo show in Barcelona in 1925, and this was also a critical success. So this is the inspiration behind the yarn. And now let's check it. Okay, let's check the pouch out first because I don't want it falling when I open it. Ooh! Sorry, I saw it first. Look at this little pouch. Is this not adorable? It definitely has the coloring of this portrait or painting. Oh, I love it so far. Let's check it out. And yes, it can. It's got a little clippy thing. Although this one seems like it's a good quality one, but ooh. Yay, tea. I gotta try this. Hibiscus Herbal. Premium herbal tea. It's Heb or H-E-B. That's the tea that's in it. Oh, and in the video that was posted today that should have gone up yesterday, I mentioned that I found the tea that Barnes & Noble hasn't carried in a while. It's a blueberry one by, crap, I forgot the person, but I found it in Celebration, Florida, where we were to do the yarn tour or the tour of the yarn shop. So I was very excited about that. Of course, I bought myself a tin. I was going to place an order with David's because they had 20% off the entire shop, but did I get it in on time? No, I did not. And it sucks. Did they get rid of my order? I hope not, because there were some that I really, really, really wanted to try. But anyway, okay, let's do the yarn now. So we're putting it together. You guys ready? Ready, Freddies? Oh, wow, this is beautiful. I thought it looked pink to me, but it almost kind of sort of has a pink hue to it, but beautiful. Where's the card? Oh my gosh, she is so good at capturing like the paintings that well, this isn't her painting, but she's definitely great at that. Now in here, this looks more, well, I can see that there would be gray in here, but it looks like it's more black and browns, which I get the feel of it. But what do you guys think? I love it. I mean, this isn't my typical colorway that I would naturally be drawn to, but I think it's beautiful for what it is. Yeah, I think this is awesome. Okay, so let's get the deets on this. Salvador Dali Yarn Club, March. Late Night Dreams is the painting. This is, I guess, her light base. I forget how her bases go, but it's 100% superwash merino, light fingering weight, approximately 100 grams or 400 yards, hand or machine wash gentle. It's 100% merino. I'm not going to say it's like super ridiculously soft, but it's definitely soft. I mean, it's so not scratchy at all. It's definitely wearable. I mean, any superwash merino, in my book, any 100% superwash merino is wearable for sure. Oh, very moody coloring. Very nice. I know, right? That moody, that's a great term for it. But I'm hoping it's coming out true to color for you guys. It does look like it is here, because this is it. To me, it seriously has like a not pink hue, but it's, I don't know, but I love, it's almost blue. I love this like this gray in here. It's so pretty. This is so pretty. So I'm going to have to figure out what to do with this. But it looks like it's coming out true to color as far as I can see. I'm hoping it is to you too. And I do love the cream in here. I love the cream. All right. So that is the first month of the Salvador. Well, I don't think it's the first month of the Salvador Dali. Or was this the first month? Can't remember if she had one for January or February. I don't think she did, but I can't say that for sure. Because I also wasn't able to, pull it off at the time. So we'll put that back. So now next, do you want the one inspired by a fish or a destination? First one is the one that gets it. No. Okay, let me find the inspiration picture so I already have it when we decide to open that one. I know I have it. Look at this cutie patootie face. Look at that cutie patootie little face. This was when my mom and I decided to take a ride along the beach, and we picked up some, I don't know, fast food of some kind, and we went to a public PARK, which it's not enclosed, so that's why she was in her harness and stuff. But look at that face. Isn't she cute? I could be biased because I'm her mom, but she's just a cutie little face. All right. Where is the inspiration picture? Okay, I have that one for when I get that. And I have to get April's Yarn of the Month with Dietastic. I just love her work. I love her work. She does amazing, amazing work. Where the heck is it? Oh, here it is. Okay, it's Fabulous Fauna Yarn Club. You get 100 gram skein in DK or sock weight. And the March's inspiration is the Rainbow Fairy Wrasse, WRASSE. Okay. Destination, please. Okay, destination it is. So that's the gold and blue polka dot thank you bag. Like I said, I don't have an inspiration picture for this. Is there anything in here? No. Now with the destination, you're welcome. With the destination, their club was closed. Their club tends to get filled up very quickly, but I got notification that they had one opening, and I had up until a certain date to say whether or not I was going to be joining, and I definitely wanted to join. So, and I love their yarns. I think the destination ones were the ones that I did. That was the I think Lakeshore Drive, and I think I had like 5 different ones, if I'm not mistaken, when I featured them as a new small business. But let's open it. Ooh, I love it! Oh, I love it. It's beautiful. I can't wait to see what they actually said it's inspired by. But this is beautiful. Looks like it's a sport weight. Yeah, it could be. I mean, it could worsted possibly, or a DK. I don't know, but we'll see in a second. This is beautiful. They do great work too. I love their saturation. Okay, so this is souvenir. It's DK weight. Wow, I was close. I thought it was worsted at first, but 100% superwash merino wool. 100 grams or 3.5 ounces get you 231 yards. Suggested needle is a number 6. Machine wash cold, lay flat to dry. And this is inspired by Nantucket. Hey, HD, welcome. So this is inspired by Nantucket. I've never been, so I can't say anything, but it's beautiful. Like I said, I love their saturation. I think it's really beautiful. I love the tonalness of it. Tonalness, is that a word? Oh boy, that's beautiful. I know, isn't it? This is, now, as far as softness is, between the two, they're both 100% superwash. They both look like they're pretty, what is it called? A high twist. Is this a single foot? No, I think it's 2. Can't quite tell. But as far as softness, they're pretty even on that. Pretty even between the two of them. Ow. Well, it is very beautiful. Let's be right back. Okay. Good, thank you. How's yours? Miley, no. Why are you doing that? Oh, she's going crazy. Good, thank you. How's yours? Miley, stop. Anyway, I think it's beautiful. It's definitely, I really was thinking it was closer, but it's pretty on point with a DK. And the yardage makes sense for a DK also. Great. How is your night going? And it's Jay Izzle, right? Mm-hmm. Holy crap, Miley, stop. No. Miley, you are tearing up the bed. Really? You gotta tear up the bed? Anyway. It smells good. Let me see. They smell almost identical. That's weird. Okay, welcome back. Oh, I need to do a face mask. Okay, so yes, my night is good. Just relaxing, doing a face mask. I need a face mask. Miley says it's time for bed. Yeah, I know, right? I know. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. It's beautiful. Excuse me, I didn't mean that to that. But I love tonals because it just, I don't know, it just really, and it's coming out. I mean, from what I can tell from here, it's coming out pretty true to color. Oh, did you guys see the yarn that I bought that I got at oh, and I got a couple bags from Katie at Naughty Knitting Sacks for future giveaways, so yay for that. And the Knit Nook, which is the local yarn shop that I toured yesterday, they also donated a hank. You guys have to go watch that video, please. I would greatly appreciate it. Because I'm hoping to get more views so that I can send them the link to it, so that it looks like, you know, there are views on it. And because right now I'm trying to get back into YouTube's good graces with trying to get back onto my regular schedule, because they get very not so friendly when you have a set schedule and you're consistent with it, and then all of a sudden for a week or two you are inconsistent. They don't like that so much. Anyway, but I love tonals, so this is awesome. But if you did, I will show you the yarn. If you haven't watched the video from yesterday that posted today, if you haven't watched it but you want to see the yarn I got, I will show it to you if you promise you'll go and watch the video. But anyway, okay, you guys ready with the fish inspired one? And I so hope, she's so good at doing these bright colors and hitting the mark with the inspiration photos. So I am so excited. This is with Woolly Mama in the UK. I love her work. I love her work. You promise, Sherry? Okay. I'll show it after we do this one. I have not yet, but you know I will. Okay, so after we open this yarn of the month, I will show you that yarn. And I think I just want to stick with, I'd love to stick with Woolly Mama's yarn of the month, but the exchange and the shipping is just ridiculous. I mean, ridiculous. I understand, but it's still ridiculous. So I think Ditastic, absolutely 100% for sure, not even a question. April with Mason Creations, and the Dolly inspired one. But I think I have like 2 other yarn of the months that are going to be coming that are new businesses. So yeah, anyway, okay. So let's open this one. Oh, let me show you. Well, let me open the bag and then I'll show you the inspiration picture and then we'll see how close she is to it. She has amazing yarn. I don't have the link in the description box below because I wasn't planning on doing this. But I think it's just or she's on Etsy also, but her website tends to have more stuff on it. And she has like 3 different yarn of the month. She has the Fabulous Fauna, and then she has a candy one, I think it is. Actually, I think she only has those 2 right now, but she sells out really quickly. But she has amazing, like bright and colorful and probably UV reactive on a lot of them yarns, and her saturation and her everything is awesome. Again, the exchange and shipping is hard for the US. I mean, at least I think it is. But just like, and I forget how you pronounce her name properly, but it's written Sayoban, I think, but that's not how you pronounce it. Her yarn, oh my God, is amazing also. She does all the bright and like neon stuff. Okay, I stalled long enough. Trying to see if there's anything in here. So, inspiration picture. Here's the inspiration picture for Woolly Mama's March yarn of the month. Now look at how bright and vibrant that is. I mean, everyone, she's the one that I had the bird. She did the bird in January, I think. Yeah, but this one, love it. I so hope the yarn is just like that. Yeah, right? That's what I said too. Yeah. Okay, so far. I'm so excited. It looks very much like it. It looks very like candy-esque, but let's open this. Sorry for the crinkling. Oh, and look at the beautiful pink ribbon. Okay, hold on. Fabulous Fauna Yarn Club. Well, wow, I like her. I think her labels have changed. They're very pretty. Woolly Mama yarns, vibrant hand-dyed yarns and accessories. So absolutely vibrant. It's Woolly Mama's. It's WOOLLY mamayarns.com. So woollymamayarns.com. This colorway is Rainbow Fairy Ross, WRASSE. The yarn weight is 4-ply fingering. It's 100 grams. Approximately 465 yards. It's 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. Hand wash gently in cool water. Lay flat to dry. OMG, is this not stunning? Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Wow, that's you for sure. Look at the pop of color. I know, right? Oh, I know. This is stunning. There somehow doesn't seem like there's 465 5 yards in here. But this is gorgeous. Let's check the, yeah, she got it. I mean, it's hard to get like the total neon, like shiny effect. But I mean, look at that. If that's not matching, I mean, if she didn't get it, then yeah. That is so stunningly beautiful. Oh, I love it. I love it. And this is really soft. It's actually softer than the other two 100% superwash. What did I say this was? 75 superwash, 25 nylon. This is so beautiful. I mean, and I think it's coming up true to color. I mean, like this is like nice and hot pink. And there's speckling throughout with like a turquoise and then like a darker blue. Oh wow, this is so pretty. And I think it's coming out true to color, at least in my the way it looks in my computer. I love it. Love it. Breathtaking. Yes, nailed it. That is bright and beautiful here. That would make a pretty headband. Just like that. I would wear it. Like I seriously would wear that. This is so pretty. It is really nice and soft too. I love the orange in it. Oh, so pretty. Oh, I love it. I'm so happy I opened this last. Completely breathtaking. Smells like wool. Oh, I love this. This is so much fun. Yay! I'm so excited. Okay, so I'll quickly show this on Friday just because I'm sure so many people aren't going to want to watch for an hour and a half to get to this, but I'm so excited. Why is my phone acting up? What the hey? What the hell? Okay, there we go. Anyway. Wait, hold on. What? That is bright and beautiful, completely breathtaking. That would make a beautiful wrap. Yeah, it would actually. I love the way you say orange. What do you mean how I say orange? Orange. How else do you say orange? How do you say it? Okay, well, I can't hear you say it, so I'm really sad at how. I mean, I am thrilled having you guys here. It's so sad that as long as I've been doing lives on Tuesday nights, I used to have so much more traffic. Are other people doing lives right now? What happened? Hold on a second. Okay. I got to answer those couple of people, but all right. So, ow. Can I play it? I won't play it unless you tell me I can. I have no words for your new yarn, shiny. Can I play it so everybody can hear it? Don't make me wait. Ah, she's making really. You're gonna be cruel and make me wait to see if I can play it. Okay, I'll do it quietly so nobody can hear it, but they'll still hear it. Hold on a second. I hear it the same way. It doesn't sound any different to me. You know what you're talking about. I'm just kidding. It sounds exactly the same. I don't see anybody. I don't see any notifications that anybody's live right now, but that doesn't mean anything. Ooh, what? Do I still have what? Do you still want these items? Ooh, David's Tea did remember my items, so I can go back and see what I want to get. But the thing is, what I think is funny is they of course show the regular price, and then the 20, they automatically took everything 20% off everything on their site. But I swear to you that some of the flavors that I chose, now that they're back at regular price, they're at the same price as what the sale price was. That does not surprise me, but sure, sure you can. I probably sound weird. You don't, but it sounded the same to me. No problem, Sherry. Hi to your aunt. Hey, Leanne. Eyes, please. All right, I'll play Leanne's. Leanne said she likes the way I say orange, but I don't know. Listen to it and you tell me. I think it sounds exactly the same as I say it, but listen.
We say orange. You say orange.
That sounds the same. Orange. Orange.
We say orange. You say orange.
That sounds the same. That's too funny. That is just, I love that. I love that we can do that too. You still want these items? Yes, I want these items. Hey, Miss Eyeballs, I can't say it like you though. We pronounce the O as an O. You kind of say the O as the O and the R together. Orange. I it's gonna I don't see how it's any different, but that's just too funny. I know we all say things different, right? Just like roof. I say roof, and so many people used to make fun, not make fun, but tease me about how I said the roof, but it's a roof on your, like over your house. It's a roof, but all right. I am going to. Again, it's not wanting to do. Okay, there we go. Okay, anyway. Okay, well, Sherry's not back yet. So we'll wait until Sherry gets back and then I'll show you the yarn from today's, or should have been yesterday's video, but only because you promised you would go and watch the video. That's the only way I'll show it. I can't, I mean, yes, I can because you guys will comment on the video, but yeah, this is so fun. I love the Dolly one. Again, this isn't necessarily my go-to colorway, but I think it's gorgeous. And I think she hit the mark. The blue one I love, but you all know blue's my favorite color, so that should be no surprise. And of course, I'm going to love the one inspired by the fish, because that's just all bright and fun, and yeah. Please don't wait for me. Not sure how long I'll be. Okay. Let me go put these down over there, and then I'll go get. Oh crap! I shouldn't get up so fast. And that wasn't even fast. All right. Although I may need to use the restroom first before I show this. Okay. I gotta take a potty break, and you guys know why. So I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. She'll entertain you. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. almost there. I rinsed my face. That's why it's taking you longer. Of course, squeaky door lets you know that, oh my gosh, that hurt. That really hurt. Ouchie, ouchie. It's nice to go outside our normal now and then. I look at my yarn stash and I'm pleased when I add something different. Yeah, absolutely. Especially when I primarily go towards the same thing all the time. But I think I say it like you. Roof. My son makes fun of my towels. I say towels. I don't know. It's so funny. So what's everyone working on? I've got a few things on the go at the same time. Most important is my grandson's blanket for his birthday. Yay for grandson's birthday blanket. I honestly haven't had a chance to crochet in several days. I mean, for a couple weeks. But I have that. And I want to start that beaded knit shawl. However, I haven't even gotten to a practice knit shawl that's not quite as advanced as that pattern. And then, of course, I want to do my yarn coitus, which knit fade patterns I think are a lot nicer than crocheted fade patterns. Now I found two. I found a couple, but I totally just wasn't planning. I just didn't like them. I found one though that I could use just the two hanks that I have. And the way they fade is they, do one color and then they do one row of the new color and then they do one row of the main color and then they do one row, then one row, and then 2 rows and 1 row and 2 rows, 1 row, 3 rows, whatever. And then they transition into the new one. Into the second color. That's probably the way I'm going to end up doing it, because the other way was what was it called? It was somehow done with a half double crochet where you work with both colors. You have 2 hanks of, I think they use like 2 or 3 different colors, and you work both of the same color for however many rows you want to do. And then you drop the one color and pick up the other color and do a half double. It's all half doubles, but then you go across with the half double and then you drop the new one, bring up, or I forget how they did that. Did they do 2 rows of that and then they pick up the main color? I don't know. I didn't really like that, not to mention the fact that I don't have 2 of each one of them. I do have 2 of the coral, but with the other one, which was from the knitting artist, it's a variegated that the lavender was going to go with. So the peach or the coral kind of sort of would go with that variegated one, but not really. So I wasn't going to go that route. So I'm like, okay, well, since I only have the 2 hanks, I'm going to have to do it with the, just stagger the rows and then transition to the new one. But I didn't have a yarn winder to be able to yarn the hanks yet. So that's been a problem. I am going to get off here and go to bed. Love, hugs, and prayers to you all night. Good night, Amy. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Have a great night. Sweet dreams, my friend. Love, hugs, and prayers to you. That's sad you have no crafting time now. Your life is too busy. Maybe you need to put it in your schedule somewhere every week. No excuses. My schedule changes so often and things pop up all the time that it's very difficult for me to do it unless I did it in the middle of the night. That's the only time I'd have dedicated time that I'd be able to do it. And then I'd be falling asleep and frogging all the time, which isn't fun. So, I don't know why that's so, hold on a second. I don't know why that's so tart. It's got, oh, there it is. Hold on a second. I need to see something. Don't mean to be rude. Is that was a Henry Bendel bag? Oh my gosh, how fun is that? Sorry, Friends is playing on Nickelodeon, or Nick at Night, and Rachel's holding a bag, and I recognized the bag right away, but I wasn't sure, and sure enough, it's a Henry Bundle, which is no longer around, which is the saddest thing ever. But anyway, okay. I'm working on a corner to corner, and I may run out of one color before I want to. Oh, well, I'll finish with the salad. Ugh, that sucks. Yeah, that's the yarn coitus that I was telling you about. The yarn coitus mal that I want to do that Chevis is putting on. It's a fade. You take two different dyers. You take two different hanks of yarn from two different dyers in two different colorways, and you do a fade, and the two have a yarn coitus and make a baby with the fade of both, the parents. But the crochet fades that I've been finding, I'm not really thrilled with the tutorials. I've been looking for tutorials versus patterns because honestly, I just need something that I don't have to think about. I could just watch and do. But I found, I think, like 4 different tutorials. 2 I totally didn't like. And like I mentioned, the other 2. Oh, I don't know if I could. Oh, gosh. Let me see if I can find in my history. It's not like I've been, half double crochet fade stitch. That's what it is, by Crafting for Weeks. It's not my, okay, I'm going to have to go back to that video. Let me see if I can find, let me see if I can get the, one of the rare moments when kids just let themselves be kids again. I'm sorry. No, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Stop. Okay. So this is, I guess it's not horrible, but this is that fade. It's a half double, what does it say? Half double crochet fade. I guess that one's not horrible, but again, she's working with 2 strands at a time. I don't have that yarn to do that. I don't have that amount of yarn. I have, like I said, I have the core. Let me go get it. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. Oh, for crying out loud. Hold on. I think I remember where I put it all so that I could just pull it out if I wanted to. Yeah. So I'm not thrilled with this, and this is the only way I'd be able to do 4 hanks, because otherwise I very seriously don't have 4 hanks of anything that would match together from 2 different dyers. Like, it was hard enough for me to find this. Forget finding a whole nother 4 hanks, two each. Honestly, I don't have 2 hanks of anything outside of Shandy's yarn and maybe a couple from last year. I don't even have 2 hanks of the same colorways. So this is what I asked you guys about as far as will it match, and everybody said absolutely. I love it. I'm happy with it. They have also almost the same fiber content also. I love the look of a fade. I've only done the one. I tell you who has quite a few designs using the fade concept. Deanne Ramsey from Hattie Day Designs. She might have something you like, maybe. I like the knit fades that I've seen, including Chevis's, but I'll have to look her up. Does she have tutorials on YouTube? Because right now I'm not. My brain is so beyond fried. I can't even imagine starting and having a prayer of finishing it if I was actually reading a pattern and trying to actually focus on the pattern versus just following a tutorial online. But anyway, so I have 2 hanks of Shandy's yarn, but the 2 hanks that were designed that I picked out to go together from the knitting artist were these 2, because the lavender is the same as the lavender in here. Well, parts of it anyway. It's slightly lighter, but anyway, in natural light, this hank does not match this coral in any part of it. It looks close, but it's not like at all. It's pink versus coral. And I still wouldn't even like this combination as a fade. Because I mean, I guess I could start coral and then go into this one and then go. I just don't even like the idea of it. Because I would be using, oh, that's the other thing. I would be using these two strands together and these two strands together. Well, I would be using these two strands together, and then I would have to transition to, let's say, these two strands together, and then I'd have to transition into these two skeins together. And I'm not, this isn't doing it for me. The lavender and the coral, absolutely 100%. And unfortunately, wow, this is really, really, the halo is intense on this. I need to stop touching it. It's nowhere near the lavender doesn't do it like this one does. But anyway, if I had two of the lavender, then no problem. I would have no problem working two strands of this and two strands of the lavender. But I'm not liking it with this. These two, yes, but not all four. Not this. I'm not into it at all. Another way or idea is to take one of the hanks, wind it in 4 separate minis, and then use the minis to fade in and out of your full hank. Does that make sense? It does make sense, but I'm not really even concerned with fading in and out. I'm not, because I have no problem going coral, 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 fading in the center, and then going all lavender. I actually think that's going to look nice. Versus fading in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, which also would probably look nice. But I mean, I suppose I can make 2 minis out of each one and then work those two together. But then I wouldn't have enough yardage to actually make. And I'm probably just going to do a scarf just to make it easy. And I was just going to work it up myself. I was just going to do my own pattern. Following along with the one video that I found, or the one tutorial that I found, where on how she broke it up as far as, however many rows of the one color, and then transitioning to, 1 row of the lavender, let's say, and then doing 1 more row or 2 rows or whatever it was to fade it in to ultimately being the lavender. I just don't know. I don't know, but I really like the lavender and the coral together a lot. I don't like, it doesn't match. The coral does not match with this at all. It actually, it in natural light anyway. I mean, in regular light, it doesn't, they don't work well together. And not to mention the fact, and the only reason I would even be looking to do 4 hanks is to be able to do that half double crochet one that I just showed you, where I was working with 2 strands at once. That would be the only reason why I would need 4 hanks, so that I had enough yardage to be able to actually get a full scarf out of it. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure something out, because otherwise there's not even a reason to start it if I don't get it going like yesterday. But ouch. I feel really bad. I should really give her the peanut butter BONE, because she's been so good and she's so used to getting one on the lives. But I also like that she's calm now and without, being really crazy. Is my connection still connected? Because the numbers keep going up and down. I mean, we have 5 people in here right now, but it does still keep going up and down, up and down, up and down. So I don't know if who's in here or not in here. Honestly, I'm really wondering what is going on with my channel, because I went up 35 people in like 2 days, and then it's just basically stopped. My views have again gone down drastically, like they had gone back several months ago. Um, Now she has. Yeah, in the beginning she was like super in my face, right, Becky? You were here since the beginning. She was like just constantly in my face, but okay, on my end it just keeps going like 4, then 7, then it'll just sit at 6, and then it'll drop to 2, and then it'll go up to 8, and then it does that every so often. It drives me crazy. Okay, so I'll show you the yarn from yesterday, as long as like you guys promised you'll go watch the video. Yeah, exactly, Becky. All right, so when you see the video, you'll see that it's very literally a nook. It's called the knit nook. It's very literally a nook. It's got 2 walls of yarn, and even that, it's like what, 6 rows I think on one wall, maybe 8, and I think like 4 rows on the other one. But it is the cutest shop. I'm so thrilled that I found it, which I only happened to find it by fluke, because when I originally did the search for yarn shops back like before I started the series, so like probably end of July, it could have even been middle or beginning of January. But um oh, when I did it, I found all of the yarn shops that I've been planning, that I've gone to or planning on going to, north of me, south of me, middle of the state, northeast, southeast, everything except this one. And now another one has popped up that is actually a brand new shop that one is the one I may go to tomorrow and save the one on the East Coast until another time. But this one I didn't know about. And then when I was planning on going to the East Coast, I was like, you know what, there has to be one that's between me and the East Coast. So I did yarn shops near Orlando, and this one popped up. And it's the Knit Nook, but the name of their yarn brand is Olive and Two U's. And they are in the Little Thimble Craft, which this store, this whole area is just awesome. And like I said, I talk about a lot of it in the video. I mean, the tour itself is literally 5 minutes. But I know the video is 50 minutes. So, but anyway, it is the cutest. I love it. I'm definitely going back multiple times. It was awesome. Are you finding all channels going through a quieter period? I don't watch as many as I used to. Not really. I mean, it depends on the channel. Ones that are larger, no, for sure. Ones that are smaller, no. I noticed that even like even ones that are like one channel in particular that I follow, I think she just hit 1,000 subscribers. Her videos on an average get anywhere from 150 to 300 views, like each one. I have 1,232 subscribers, and I've been lucky to get, like today, I posted mine this morning around 1 o'clock. And right now, where I would typically be at about 60 views, and that used to be low after 10 hours, I'm at 25. My last Wednesday small business haul, which I think posted on Thursday, is only at 66 views. The last week's local yarn shop tour only has 58 views. I mean, what? Before that, I was at 69, and then 79 for the Mason Creations, because that week was kind of off. And then before that, it was 138, 99, 395, 102, 152, 79, 82, 144, 96, 91. Those are all even lower, but they were higher than they had been. And now it's dropped. I mean, 26 after 10 hours, I mean, isn't ridiculous, but it's way low for me. 66 since last Thursday, 58 since last Tuesday. I mean, that's crazy low numbers, especially with having 1,230 subscribers. But I do, like I said, I do know that when you have an established a consistent schedule, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday with a Tuesday night live. If you waver from that, like if you only post once a week or maybe once every 2 weeks, you don't have an actual schedule where you regularly post, it doesn't necessarily affect it as much. Actually, it would almost be better at times versus if you have a consistent schedule and you maintain it for any length, like for, several weeks plus, and then you go a week or two with inconsistency, it messes with your algorithm a lot. And I know that because I've already gone through 2 of those periods, and it takes a while to get back to it. But this is even more extreme than the last time I went through this. So I don't know. Anyway, so as far as the Knit Nook, the yarn I found, and you all know I like the mohair and lace. Of course, mohair and silk, and it's typically lace weight, and I would use it either do the fingering that matches it and then do a segment with the lace and then go back to it, or use the lace with the fingering. Well, first of all, they named their yarn bases after authors, and they had one that was silk and mohair, but instead of it being like 76% mohair and 24% silk, or whichever way that is, it's very close to that typically. This one it's their Shakespeare, and it's 69% silk, 22% kid mohair, and 9% nylon. And let me tell you, when I say soft, I mean like butter soft. I mean, I'm not going to say it's the softest yarn I've ever felt because I haven't felt all the yarns, but from the yarns that I have felt, it's one of the softest ones. And I love with indie dyed yarns, I love when I can find a true black. Yes, I know it's, people don't like working with black. Now, this is a true black, but because of the sheen, and in certain areas, it almost looks like a steely gray, but it is black. It's called Midnight. But the other thing I loved about it, besides the softness and the fiber content and the color, was the this yarn strand itself. Now, I can't tell if this is a single ply or if it's 2-ply, but this is the Midnight. And when you see it in camera, it actually looks more steely, less black, but it is actually black. But do you see how the yarn itself is like wavy? I absolutely love that. It does have a decent halo, but she said with this, because it's got mohair, but it's less mohair than the typical mohair content. If you have to frog it back, it's a lot easier to do. I don't know if that'll be the case. I'll see. But the other color I got, and I love the contrast. I would never typically imagine these two colors together, but I love the contrast so much that I just had to get it. This one is Pretty in Pink, and it's a light ballerina or baby pink. And I love the sheen to it. And like I said, I love the contrast. So this is something I'm going to work up together. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I absolutely love it. And like I said, it's like butter. I mean, this is so soft. I've only been watching YouTube for 2 years, and that was when I retired from work. I subscribed to so many channels, and now I'm having trouble seeing them all. I've had to be selective. Yeah, no, I get that. And if you're not active for an extended period of time, they take you off as a subscriber. Not to mention the fact that there is a cap at how many channels you can be subscribed to. So if you go to subscribe, if you're at that cap and you go to subscribe, it'll give you like a weird warning, and it won't allow you to actually hit all on your notifications. Not to mention the fact that I have 1,232 subscribers, but I only have about 400 people that actually get notifications. So the notifications don't go out to everybody. Like only a third of my subscribers get the notification. And even then, there are so many videos going out that people lose track of the notifications because they just come out one after another. And plus, people get unsubscribed all the time. I got unsubscribed from Sandy. I was wondering why I wasn't getting notifications for Crochet Canada, Sandy, and I go over to her channel and I was unsubscribed from it. So I went ahead and I resubscribed and I let her know, hey, Sandy, I don't know if you saw that I resubscribed, but I was kicked off your channel and I'm back. So that happens all the time also. And since last year, July, roughly, when there was a large influx in channels in the fiber arts community, that also made it very difficult for people. And a lot of people are like, well, you know, it's with the pandemic and the shutdown, people should be, you know, your views should be higher. And people, well, not necessarily. A lot of people ended up watching a lot of different genres or niches than the niche that they are primarily part of. And or were trying to keep themselves busy doing other stuff, cleaning or whatever, that they weren't watching as often, or they were having to be selective. But the weird thing is I have so many regular viewers, and based on my analytics, you should strive to have more returning viewers than necessarily new viewers, but you hope to transition new viewers into subscribers versus just them coming one time. And I have a high amount of returning viewers. It's just that so many that used to watch me all the time don't get the notifications anymore, and it's out of sight, out of mind. And I get that. I get that very well, because when I get unsubbed from somebody, it may take a couple weeks before I realize, wait a minute, I haven't seen them post a video. I hope they're okay. And then I go and I check their channel, and it ends up being that I'm unsubscribed from them. That and not getting notifications is a very frustrating situation for a lot of people. But it's also where YouTube doesn't, because they suggest your videos to people also, not just notifications. And when you are not, if you're not making the, that's not even the case. Not that you're not making the analytics happy, but I mean the algorithm happy, they tend to stop suggesting you. My videos weren't getting suggested for about 3 months. They weren't actually promoting me to new people, and my subscribers weren't getting my notifications, and they weren't promoting my videos. So it was like a double whammy, because you can see all of that in your analytics. If you know where to look and what you're looking for, you can see that very clearly. But then they started suggesting and they started promoting, and the views went up. And then the last 2 weeks, I've not been able to be consistent because I've had so much stuff going on. And now but it's gone way beyond, like in the opposite extreme. And it's just frustrating. But anyway, okay, so, well, there's only 6 people in here, which that's another thing. Like my live, I for a good over a year, regularly had 25 people in my live, regularly. And then now a lot of people are doing lives instead of doing regular videos. They're doing lives all the time versus doing regular videos. And that I know Rosalie with Yarn It Out has also had an issue with her live viewership going down drastically, because there are so many other lives, because there's so many other channels, and so many people prefer doing lives than doing regular videos, because you get a lot more watch time in one sitting. And depending on the time of day, you get a lot more viewers, and there's so many things that go into it. It's ridiculous. I've gotten to where I let a channel run while I sleep just so they get watch hours. Loved Creative Grandma and have just now started looking again. No idea why I stopped. Yeah, I haven't actively watched her video in a while, but I've recognized, okay, now that there are a few channels that I've recently started following, and I've realized that I'm not attracted. There's a certain personality, there's a certain, whatever, that I tend to gravitate towards. And I still give a lot of channels watch time by, like you said, letting their playlists run, which is always appreciated by every creator, of course. But as far as actively watching, I don't know, but I also follow non-fiber arts channels too that I watch. But that I watch. I'm so far behind on videos, it's not funny. But there are so many people that I used to be really close to, like Donna Mako. I haven't seen her in I don't know how long. I sent her a card, but I haven't heard from her. I don't even know if she got my card or not. I don't know if I said something to offend her or upset her. I hope I didn't, because I love her dearly. But like her, Michelle Schleip, I forget how to pronounce her last name. There are so many regulars that I used to have that watched every single video, and I haven't seen them in forever. I haven't even, I mean, in the times that I am able to watch other videos, I haven't even seen them commenting, because I'll look through comments and I'll even respond to some comments on other people's videos. And I'll reach out, but I haven't even seen some people commenting on certain videos. I mean, I know, because I don't have the time to watch a lot of videos, I know a lot of people, some people, like both Sandy's and like Kim and a couple others, they know that I'll watch their videos, and we'll speak privately, so they know that I'm around. But I know there were a handful of people that I guess got a little upset that I stopped watching their videos. And it's not that I stopped watching their videos, but sometimes I'll let the video play and I'm hearing it in the background, but then I cannot turn my phone off from my computer. I have it set so that it doesn't automatically play the next video in my watch list. On my phone, I cannot turn it off. I have it turned off, I should say. And it still continues to play my watch list, and it drives me up a wall. But because I want to be able to if it stops, I realize it stopped, and I'll go and I'll comment. Whereas if it just continues to play, and I'm listening, but if I'm not actively listening, I'll sometimes miss that it's gone to the next video, and so then I won't end up commenting. And I'll try to remember to go back, but then I have so many people to go back on, and it's just like a never-ending vicious cycle. So I feel badly, but it's not like I'm not watching people's videos. It's just I don't always get a chance to comment. Just like I have them tell me the same thing. I've watched your video, and when we speak privately, they know exactly, some of the things that I said, because, we'll go over the video or whatever, but they just didn't have a chance to comment, and that's fine. But there's so many channels to follow. Like you said, it's just hard to give everybody time. Yeah, thank you, Leanne. I appreciate that. But I mean, it's been like, I don't even know how long since I originally posted my almost 1,250 subscriber video, and we were only 60 away, I think. And it's been at least 4 months, if not 5. Back when I started, I hit 1,000 subscribers in 7 months. And now it's taking me 5 months to increase by 50 or 60. I mean, that's craziness. But, it is what it is. And I'm just, taking it one day at a time and hoping and going from there. But okay, so I know Becky and Leanne are here. I know a couple other people are lurking. It says there's 7 in here. I don't know. I'm guessing that's accurate. Plus, I know some people are really upset at the fact that YouTube has stopped showing how many negative or thumbs downs there are. They haven't actually started it yet, but I guess some channels that they're testing it on are not happy about it, because they are going to stop showing how many thumbs down. The thumbs up, though, they're still planning on showing how many you have. But if anybody gives you a thumbs down, you'll see that there are, like, the creator can see how many thumbs down there are, but nobody else will be able to see that there are. You may be able to see that there is a thumbs down, but you won't see the number of thumbs downs. And I guess it's kind of upset a bunch of people. Some people decide, now I'm not saying fiber arts necessarily, but some people in certain niches have decided, forget it, this is just too many changes. I don't know that it's a big deal, but I finished my cranberry juice. I'm surprised I'm not sleeping. Hi, little monkey face. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. I think also the world is opening up again, and there'll be even less people on YouTube if we go back to normal. Well, yes and no, because even during normal times, there was a lot of traffic on YouTube. I mean, there are billions of people on YouTube. The slow time for the fiber arts community is typically like in the fall. All right, well, no, wait, hold on a second. Yeah, around the fall, because everybody's doing family stuff. I think it's slow for everybody. It gets slower then for everybody, but I mean, like Florida, we've been basically open and back to normal for months. I mean, outside of wearing masks, which, I mean, the governor has lifted the mandate for them, but it's by each municipality makes their own decision. I know the county north of me, from what I heard from my ex-husband, rarely anybody wears a mask anymore. In our county, public places, they still mandate it, but you might be able to water the juice down, and that way it won't be so tart and you get extra water. Well, I had seltzer in it. I do half and half, because doing a cup that large, I couldn't do that with cranberry juice. And I drink a minimum of, what is 6? Let me see. I think the ounces of the bottle is probably about 12.5 times 6. That's on the low end. I drink at least 75 ounces of water a day, and that's on the low end. I would say probably, I probably drink between 100 and 125 ounces of water a day, plus whatever else I drink. But yeah, definitely with watering it down. Unless I had a small cup, then I don't mind it. But to some degree, people have got busier with more outside the home things. It's sure the case for me. I'm not home as much as I was through COVID. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm home most of the time unless I have to go somewhere, but like work or doing these yarn shop tours and stuff like that. But being able to be out, of course, everybody's going to be, as they're able to, because being locked up so long, it's crazy. I mean, but Toronto, I know, just went into a third lockdown. But it is what it is. Like I said, I mean, certain channels that I follow, still have regular viewership, if not more, and then others don't. But I'm not worried about it. I just keep doing my thing, and whatever happens, happens. I think I may hank up the lavender and the coral possibly tonight. If not, then tomorrow. Although I am going to go up. Either I still haven't decided if I'm going to go to the new yarn shop that opened up north, or if I'm going to go across the state. I really just don't want to go across the state by myself. Not even by myself, but it's such a long trip. I mean, it's 3 hours there and back minimum. I don't know. I'm playing it by ear, but at least I know that I have potentially 2 more before we have to do a weekend trip, which I am actually looking forward to the weekend trip, both weekend trips, one, we're actually wanting to go down for a different reason, and I'll hit any, if there are any yarn shops, I'll definitely hit them while I'm there. But the other one, it's specifically to go to 4 yarn shops, and then whatever else we may do, we'll do if when around our schedule. But I'm looking forward to that. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. But I may call it early tonight. We don't have a lot of traffic, and I don't know that trivia is a really big thing right now. I mean, it is, but not with there's only 6 of us in here, and I know that a couple people are lurking and are not looking to be active. So, and I am tired. It's been a crazy couple of days. But thank you so incredibly. I've probably bored you guys to death. I'm surprised you guys are even here. That's probably why nobody ever comes, is because I bore you guys. Not really, because I know several of you said that you have a lot of fun. But anyway, I will probably show quickly the yarn happy mails on Friday, and just give, I'll show the inspiration picture on the one and show the other 2, just so everybody else can see it. What else do I have going on? I have something else going on, but I can't remember. Anyway, so I'm just really excited to try to figure out what it is I want to make with these 2, because I think it's going to be a lot of fun working with this particular yarn, and I love the contrast in the 2 colors. And yeah, I'm really excited about this. But anyway, no, I'm not bored. Thank you, Becky. Things will improve. You're never boring. Thank you, Leanne. I'm happy you guys think I'm not boring ever. But I do think I'm going to go so I can join her and go to sleep, and actually maybe get some sleep tonight. Well, it's already midnight, so, and I have to be up about 7 for sure. But by the time I put everything away and move all my stuff and get things back in order, I'll be lucky if it's, well, that's not going to take necessarily that long, but I'll be lucky if I'm in bed by 2, which sucks. Not really. I mean, it doesn't, but I do need to get some sleep though, because I've just not been sleeping well. I mean, according to my watch, which I don't hold, I mean, I don't like, this isn't like, I don't look at this as like, this is the be all and end all. But my average, or my sleep last night, was 4 hours and 31 minutes. My REM has been very low. My deep sleep is, my light sleep is that's the highest amount, and then a lot of awake time. But my average sleep for this week, Wednesday through Tuesday, has only been about 4 hours a night. Not enough for this brain. Anyway, so I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you so much for being here and for all of your support. You guys are amazing. And thank you for listening to me vent and not getting upset with me, or not upset, but not getting like, okay, just shut up already type of a thing. But I'm hoping to have tomorrow's video up tomorrow. I won't be able to record it until after I get back from the yarn shop, but I'm hoping to be able to record it, edit it, and upload it by tomorrow. I definitely need to make sure to get my consistency back with my videos. It's just with either the tours or this, that, the other thing has just been kind of, and plus all the mental effort and everything with that local yarn shop that I was talking about earlier. It's just been emotionally draining, I guess I can say. But yeah, hopefully tomorrow's video will be up tomorrow. I'm going to feature 2 new businesses, and I'm going to also share something I got from a local business in Celebration, Florida. But I let them know that I was going to open it on my YouTube channel, and they were like so ecstatic, and they're just the sweetest couple, and I'll explain about it more in the video. But enjoy an earlier evening for you. Well, for your live anyway. Night, I'll take care. I'll make a coffee and watch your video. Thank you, Leanne. I appreciate that. I can't wear my watch because I wear braces on both wrists every night. Oh, yeah, that would make it hard. A good night is when I don't get up to pee but once. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Even without having any kind of issues, I'm up. I get up at least 3 times a night. I never used to do that. I used to be able to sleep through the night without getting up once. Right now it's like 5 times, and frustrating. And because I wake up and I'm like, oh crap, I gotta go. And it's like just to try to get to the bathroom fast enough has been an issue, but it is what it is. So anyway, so thank you again so incredibly much. You guys are really awesome, and I so appreciate you guys so incredibly much. You just have no idea. I mean, like, you really have no idea. Okay, you guys probably have an idea, but you don't have an idea. I appreciate you guys so much. But anyway, watch yesterday or today's video, and again, hopefully tomorrow's will be up before midnight anyway. And then otherwise, I'm going to do both last week's and this week's Getting to Know You on Friday, and open up any other happy mail if I happen to get anything. I don't know if I will or not, but I thought there was something else I wanted to share with you guys, but I can't remember what it is. So anyway, have a great night. Stay safe and healthy. She says bye to her peeps, even though she is out like a light right now, which I'm very impressed about, actually. My mom said to say hello to everybody. She wasn't sure if she was going to make it onto the live or if she was going to sleep, but she clearly fell asleep, so that's good. She needs her sleep. Also, she hasn't been sleeping well either. But anyway, we love you, Natalie. Hugs from Miley. Thank you, Leanne. I love you guys too. And remember, for every season, there's a reason to crochet. Love, hugs, and prayers to everybody. Extra prayers for those who need it. If you do need any extra, feel free to email me. Or if you have any questions or, anything, need help with something or whatever the case is, feel free to reach out to me in any way that you can. Messenger, DM on Instagram, email me, whatever the case is. And I'll get back to you guys as soon as I can. But yeah, I love you guys. Have a great night. Night to the listeners and yes, good night to the lurkers and the listeners. Thank you. When I say thank you all for being here, I mean everybody that is here, including the lurkers and the listeners, because you guys are here for me also. So thank you, everyone. I sincerely mean that from the bottom of my heart. Hey, Adele, I didn't know you were here. Hi, my friend. I'm so sorry that we're leaving now, but I don't know if you've been here lurking. You must have been here lurking, but anyway, it's good to see you, my friend. So I'll see you guys soon, okay? I love you guys. And again, she says bye to her peeps, even though she's sleeping, which I'm grateful for because she's just cute when she's sleeping. But all right, wait, night. Natalie wrote you a message. Oh, okay, I'll check it in a second. At least you're doing something when you go. I would just drip drop on the bladder with spasm. Have a wonderful night. Oh, you poor thing. Have a wonderful night and rest well. You too, Becky. Love you all. Daughter's name is Leanne. Oh, very cool. Okay, I love you guys. Have a great night. I'll see you guys soon, or you guys will see me soon. And remember, I showed you guys the yarn, so you guys have to go watch today's video. Okay, I love you guys. Have a great night. Sweet dreams, and to those that are going to sleep, Leanne, have a great day. And I'll see you guys soon. Love you guys. Bye.